Ladies and gentlemen, hello! Welcome to a new video in which we are going to work on the bridge pose. Let's go! I hope you are well today. I am not going to talk too much because we don't have time, babies. But today I want to work on this pose. I have worked with it already in previous videos, but today I really want to practice the transition into the pose because that's going to create a whole massage of the spine, between the pelvis, between the head. Really good for the vertebra, really good for the fluids to get a bit more movement, momentum. We want to free that spine, we want to take the time to listen to the sensations. It's really good also to start to relax a bit the nervous system, so let's not wait too long. Let's go. So very simple, we are going to start lying down on our back. And you can have the hands resting on the ground, close to your body. You can have your feet as wide as your hips, as wide as your pelvis. Trying to find where you're comfortable. And allowing the pelvis to arrive, to really land and release its weight. And same for the skull. So that's the two important ones. We really want to allow them to get heavy on the ground. And now the feet are also quite planted, the hands, but we are not pushing, it's just resting on the ground. And what we want is to imagine the pelvis as a sort of bowl. So without using any force, just gently try to tip the pelvis. So I want to send my sit bones to the front and then towards the knees and maybe towards the sky. So super micro movement, almost not visible as you can see. I'm just thinking about my sit bones going towards my knees and I relax. So it's gentle roll of the pelvis. Again, sit bones getting towards my heels. And maybe now I want to push a little bit with my feet, but super gentle, and just lift my pelvis off the floor and release down. Relax completely. And again, first movement of the pelvis, then pushing a little bit with the feet, but almost no force, and just a little bit of the floor. And go back down. So all these micro movements are really good for the joints in the pelvis and also obviously for the spine. So if I start again, really taking the time to enjoy the transitions, each part of the movement. And now I'm pushing a bit more with my feet. You can see my pelvis get a bit more lift. But I go back down, I don't go too far. And also checking that you're breathing and not holding the breath. And again, in your own time, pressing with the feet, maybe this time getting a bit further. And as we go a bit higher, I also want to imagine the front of my hips getting really long. And back down, slowly, massaging the spine. And breathing, and again. Oh. Really appreciating all this movement, and now maybe we have a sense also of the ribs starting to open and going back down. And coming back again. And maybe now we are sort of reaching the full bridge pose, but it's quite easy in the body, and see everything keeps moving and going back down, and maybe one last time for the joy of it. So each time the spine gets a bit more mobility. So it should be easier now to arrive there, to rest there, trying to not use too much force. And going back down. And relaxing. And that's it. Really. Well done if you practice this exercise. Yeah, congratulations. Don't hesitate to subscribe, to like this video, to share and to practice with friends. And I shall see you very soon. Merci. Namaste.